Good morning, friends. On the today's lecture, we are going to continue with the asset liability management, that is ALCO committee. ALCO is nothing but the asset liability management committee. Means when you see the concept of ALM, that nothing but the asset and liability that arise due to the mismatch between the assets and liability, and to manage that mismatch which is arises due to, sometimes you see in the last lecture, due to the operational risk or the interest rate risk or the change in the market risk, just because of various determinants, sometimes the risk are arise and the mismatch is arise between the assets and liability. And to manage that asset liability, there is a department which established in your banking level, and that is the compulsion made by the RBI that you should have your separate department to manage the mismatch between asset and liability. So in this lecture we are going to study what is the actual system of ALM, who will be the member and what are their main functions. Okay, regarding this I will provide the notes very much soon, but just you have to listen first what is the concept of ALM. पहिले शिकण्यावर भर द्या. लिखाणाच्या बाबतीत आपण ते कधीही मिळवू शकतो, डझंट मॅटर, परंतु ते शिकणं खूप जास्त महत्त्वाचं आहे. कारण आफ्टर कम्प्लिशन ऑफ ग्रॅज्युएशन, इफ यू आर एंगेज्ड इन टू गिव्हिंग द IBPS examination and if you selected as a PO and all, at the time of interview, most of the time which are the paper you are studied in your graduation level is to be considered. And at that time, if they focus that you are studied the credit risk management, you studied the asset liability management, then you will get the post in that particular department. So you should aware about what is the main function of that committee. नाहीतर तुम्ही तिथं सिलेक्ट व्हाल आणि पेपर तर शिकलेला असताना you don't know actual function of that department. So you should focus on the ALCO technique. First of all, we started with the three pillar of ALM. What is the ALM? ALM is nothing but asset liability management. Which are the three pillars? First pillar is the information system. Second pillar is the organization of ALM, and last one is the ALM process. Means if there is a mismatch arise, you should aware about it. In your bank there is mismatch between asset and liability arises, so the information system is there. The information system, after that there is organization, that data sent towards the particular organization which include the various members, and that committee is responsible to take various steps to solve that mismatch. So whatever the decisions, whatever the process they undertook to solve that mismatch is nothing but ALM process. So in the last lecture we studied what is the ALM, what is the parameters, what are the tools, as well as what is the need of ALM, right? But in this lecture we are going to study what is the ALCO. ALCO means asset liability committee. The first parameter is the ALM information, means the management information system, information availability, accuracy, adequacy, and the expediency. Means when there is a information regarding mismatch, there is information regarding availability of accuracy, adequacy, it should be first considered. Then the data is sent towards the ALM organization. What is the ALM organization? The structure and responsibility is going to study in the next slide. And the last one is ALM process, where which are the risk parameter which we studied in the last lecture, NII, NIM, and EER. The risk identification and risk measurement, these are the actual process which they have to undertake. Means just first of all you have to focus on these three pillars. First one is ALM information, second one is ALM organization, and ALM process. Now what is the ALM information system? One by one we will study that three pillars. The first is the important system regarding information is the ALM is to be supported by the management philosophy to the reach clearly specific the risk policy and tolerance limit. Means ALF information is supported the management, that information whatever you collected, that which shows the mismatch between asset and liability, how much mismatch is there, 10% mismatch, 15% mismatch, whatever the data, whatever the information is got to that management is useful for them to take the various decision regarding policy. Even they can determine the tolerance level म्हणजे सहनशक्ती, की बाबा किती मिसमॅच आली, 10% आली, 20% आली, 25% आली, किती आपण बेअर करू शकतो, हाऊ मच वी कॅन टॉलरेट, हाऊ मच वी कॅन बेअर, इज कॉल्ड ॲज it is the first point. The ALM is to be supported by the management philosophy which clearly specify. Next, the information is the key to the ALM process. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, इन्फॉर्मेशनमुळेच तर ALM ऑर्गनायझेशन काहीतरी स्टेप्स घेणार आहे. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे शुड अवेअर अबाउट द ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Since different bank like a public and the private have the different business profile, adoption of the uniform ALM is not possible. एक लक्षात घ्या, पब्लिक सेक्टर असू दे किंवा प्रायव्हेट सेक्टर असू दे, प्रत्येकाचं ऑर्गनायझेशन इंटरनल फंक्शन थोडंसं वेगळं राहतं. सो युनिफॉर्मिटी फंक्शनची ALM मध्ये राहणार नाहीच. कारण आजकाल तुम्ही बघताय, पूर्वी पब्लिक सेक्टर बँकांवर लोकांचा खूप जास्त विश्वास होता की ह्यांच्यामध्ये मिसमॅच कधी येऊ शकत नाही, उलट ह्यांची ॲसेट इज मोर दॅन लायबिलिटी आहे. परंतु नाउ डेज दे टोटली काय म्हणतात ना, वेव द इमेज ऑफ द पब्लिक सेक्टर बँक्स. विजय माल्या, नीरव मोदी टोटली वेव द इमेज ऑफ पब्लिक सेक्टर बँक. त्यामुळे आता प्रत्येक बँकांमध्ये मिसमॅच ही आहेच आहे. परंतु त्यांचा टॉलरन्स लेवल इज व्हेरी मच इम्पॉर्टंट, अँड फॉर दॅट द ALM इज एस्टॅब्लिश्ड. बट द फंक्शन ऑफ the ALM in the public sector and private sector is different as per the need of that bank, right? The next one is there are different risk measurement technique which depend upon the adequacy of available data. Means whatever the steps you are taken, your ALM organization is to be taken is the based upon the information they got. So the adequate information is to be there, required there. But in the present scenario, in the existing Indian bank do not generate the information required for the ALM system, particularly the bank having the wide नेटवर्क ऑफ ब्रांचेस. आजकाल बँका ह्याचं इन्फॉर्मेशन जास्त लक्षच देत नाहीत, आणि त्यामुळे मग ALMला माहिती मिळत नाही. ALMला माहिती व्यवस्थित मिळाली नाही की दे अनेबल टू टेक द प्रॉपर स्टेप्स रिगार्डिंग इट. The next one is the problem of ALM is to need the addressing the ABC approach. What is the ABC approach? We will study in the next content. The analysis the behavior of asset and liability product in the sample branches, accounting for the significant business, making the rational assumption about the way the assets and liability would behave on the other branch. आता बऱ्याच वेळेस असं होतं की एखाद्या बँकेचे नंबर ऑफ ब्रांचेस असतात, लक्षात घ्या. त्यामध्ये एखाद्या ब्रांचचं कामकाज जरा काय म्हणू आपण की चांगलं नसेल, परंतु बाकीच्या बँकचं ब्रांचेसचं चांगलं असतं. पंजाब नॅशनलच्या पण बाबतीत तुम्ही बघताना तेवढ्या एका बँकेमध्येच प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट झाला. बाकीच्या पंजाब नॅशनलच्या बँका सगळ्या एकदम विलेजमध्ये चाललेल्या आहेत. म्हणजे अशी जे काही इन्फॉर्मेशन आहे ती फर्स्ट तुम्हाला तिथं गोळा करायची की बाबा अख्ख्या बँकला प्रॉब्लेम आहे का बँकच्या एखाद्या ब्रांचला प्रॉब्लेम आहे. इन द केस ऑफ फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, इन्व्हेस्टमेंट पोर्टफोलिओ अँड द मनी मार्केट ऑपरेशन, इन द व्यू टू सेंट्रलाइज द नेचर ऑफ फंक्शन, इट वुड बी द मच इझियर टू कलेक्ट द रिलायबल इन्फॉर्मेशन. ALM काय सांगते की देर आर नंबर ऑफ ब्रांचेस, सम ब्रांचेस आर वर्किंग इन द डोमेस्टिक अँड सम ॲट द इंटरनॅशनल लेवल. देन यू शुड थिंक अबाउट, इफ यू आर एंगेज्ड इन टू द फॉरेन loan, then you should think about the foreign exchange, investment portfolio, what is the actual investment portfolio, कशामध्ये ह्या बँकांनी इन्व्हेस्टमेंट्स केलेले आहेत, आणि मनी मार्केट ऑपरेशन्स. ह्या सगळ्यांचं युनिफॉर्मिटी तिथं आणून डेटा गोळा करणं हे ALMचं काम आहे. फॉर दिस स्प्रेड द कम्प्युटरायझेशन विल हेल्प द प्रॉपर इन्फॉर्मेशन ड्यू टू द बँक कम्प्युटरायझेशन. यू स्टडीड द बँकिंग टेक्नॉलॉजी पेपर. द कम्प्युटरायझेशन ऑफ द बँकिंग which was started from the 1980 actually, it gives you the immediate source of information, right? Means ALM information system can generate the information with the help of the computerization of all the branches. Now we are thinking about what is the organization. What is the organization means when you collect the information it pass towards the organization. It is the successful implementation require the strong committee of the top of the management, is the top integrate basic operation and to make the strategic decision making in the risk management. That organization is responsible to manage that mismatch. Okay, the board of directors should overall responsible for the management of the risk and should be decide the related policy by setting the limit of liquidity, interest rate, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज अँड इक्विटी प्राईस. म्हणजे तुमच्या बँकेचे जे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स आहेत दे आर ऑल्सो इक्वली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर इट गाईज. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर फॉर वॉट, कशासाठी इक्वली रिस्पॉन्सिबल आहेत तर लिक्विडिटी मीन्स हाऊ मच कॅश होल्डिंग कॅपॅसिटी यू हॅव, त्याच्यानंतर इंटरेस्ट रेट, त्याच्यानंतरचा जो काही मुद्दा आहे तो आहे त्याच्यानंतरचा. गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, इन द लास्ट लेक्चर वी स्टार्टेड अवर Now the ALM organization. ALM organization means for that organization the board of directors are responsible for it. The board of directors should have the overall responsibility of management of risk which is arises due to the liquidity, interest rate and foreign exchange, right? The ALMC means the asset liability management committee consists of the bank senior management. Mind it will be asked for the MCQ. ALM is consist of the bank's senior management including CEO, that is CMD, Chief Managing Director, responsible to deciding the business strategy regarding asset and liability side in the, you can say, in the with the in the line with the bank budget and decide the risk management objective. Means in the ALM organization the board of directors are also involved and the CMD of that particular bank is also involved. What is the organization? They are responsible for analyzing, monitoring and reporting the risk profile to the ALCO. That organization reporting that information to the ALCO. The staff should also be prepared to forecast and the simulation showing the effect of the possible change in the market condition related to the balance sheet. Means your employees should be aware about that की बाबा कुठला इफेक्ट, कुठला ऑफशीट बॅलन्स शीटचा इफेक्ट आपल्या बॅलन्स शीटवर होणार आहे, नियर फ्युचरमध्ये काय लेवल ऑफ फोरकास्टिंग असणार आहे प्रॉफिटची. तर हे सगळं बँक स्टाफ शुड ऑल्सो prepare the forecast and the recommended the action needed adhere to the bank's internal limit. And that organization also suggests some actions which is needed for the adhere to the bank internal limit. What it is the committee of a ALM? You can see the size of ALCO is depend upon the head of the committee. Who are the members हे बघा तिथं. जस अल्को जी काही कमिटी आहे ती प्रत्येक बँकांची वेगवेगळी आहे, लक्षात घ्या. इट इज डिपेंड अपॉन द साईज ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूशन, बिझनेस अँड द ऑर्गनायझेशनल कॅपॅसिटी. ही सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं आहे. प्रत्येकाची ऑर्कोची कमिटी जी एक ती वेगवेगळी राहणार आहे. डिपेंड अपॉन युअर साईज बिझनेस, इट इज बिझनेस डिपेंड अपॉन युअर साईज ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूशन, बिझनेस साईज ॲज वेल ॲज द ऑर्गनायझेशनल कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. अँड हू आर द मेंबर्स? द हेड ऑफ द कमिटी इज द CEO. त्या कमिटीचा हेड कोण असणार आहे? CEO, ज्याला आता तुम्ही CMD असं म्हणतात, चीफ मॅनेजिंग डायरेक्टर्स, right? Who are the member of society? Who are the member of that committee? One is the investment or the credit division. Next, the resource management planning, the fund management and the treasury management departments head, international banking and the economic research. These are the members which belongs to that पर्टिक्युलर सेक्शन अँड द हेड ऑफ द टेक्नॉलॉजिकल डिव्हिजन. म्हणजे ह्या प्रत्येक वेगवेगळ्या डिपार्टमेंट, ट्रेझरी डिपार्टमेंट असू दे, मग तुमच्या इन्फॉर्मेशनशी रिलेटेड डिपार्टमेंट असू दे, मग तुमचं ऑफशोर लोनच्या रिगार्डिंग डिपार्टमेंट असू दे, ह्यातल्या सगळ्याचे जे हेड आहेत दीज आर द मेंबर ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कमिटी. व्हॉट इज द मेन फंक्शन त्यांनी इथं सांगितलं आहे बघा. टू एन्श्युअर द कमिटमेंट ऑफ द टॉप मॅनेजमेंट अँड टाइमली रिस्पॉन्स टू द मार्केट डायनॅमिक्स. मीन्स ॲक्च्युअल कमिटी आपण बघितलेली आहे काय आहे की चीफ एक्झिक्युटिव्ह ऑफिसर किंवा चीफ मॅनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हा त्याचा हेड आहे आणि प्रत्येक डिपार्टमेंटचा एक माणूस हा त्या ह्याचा कमिटीचा मेंबर असला पाहिजे. इवन द बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स आर ऑल्सो इन्क्लूड इन टू it. What is the ALM process? That is the last point, guys. What is the actual process when you collect the data from the information system and giving to the ALCO committee? Then what is the process they should undertake? The one is the liquidity risk management, market risk management, trading risk management, funding and capital planning, and profit planning. Means there are this process they should undertake for it. ALM program is the costly. For that there is a separate duty is given to that CMD and the board of directors. So it is the costly program. It involved the direct cost, the cost of developing the software model, actually acquiring the hardware and the personal cost of ALM स्टाफ. म्हणजे त्यांच्यावर जो काही खर्च हा तुम्हाला करावाच लागतो. इन्फॉर्मेशन गोळा करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला टॉपचे सॉफ्टवेअर हार्डवेअर तिथं परचेस करावे लागत आहेत. म्हणजे इट इज अ कॉस्टली कन्सेप्ट. इट इन्वॉल्ड इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट. यामध्ये इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट पण आहे. डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट मीन्स विच इज अ ट्रेसेबल अँड इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट मीन्स व्हॉट इज अ नॉन ट्रेसेबल. मग जे आपल्याला ट्रेस होत नाही त्यामध्ये टाईम पण आहे, भरपूर टाईम स्पेंड ऑन द ALM अँड द कॉस्ट इन्क्युअर टू असेसिंग द डेट्स ऑफ ALM. म्हणजे हा इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट आहे, ज्याला तुम्ही इकॉनॉमिक कॉस्ट असं म्हणू शकता. तर या पद्धतीचा देखील कॉस्ट त्यामध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व आहे. हावेवर द बेनिफिट ऑफ ALM प्रोग्राम is outweigh the cost involved therein. Thus, it should be the adopted the help bank in the providing the better customer services, tighter the monitoring and borrowed accounting. आता हे प्रत्येक वेळेस जर ALMचं जर काम आपण केलं तर ALM वरचा किती कामाचा लोड वाढेल. त्यामुळं त्यांनी एक खूप छान गोष्ट सांगितलेली आहे की हा जर कॉस्ट तुम्हाला वाचवायचा असेल आणि तुमचं प्रॉफिट मॅक्झिमाइज करायचं असेल तर यू शुड अवेअर अबाउट or you should monitor the borrower's proposal clearly, which will help you to reduce the NPAs and bad debts, and this will also help you to reduce the mismatch between assets and liability. Means nothing but what we study in this lecture. In this lecture we focused on what is the ALM having, that is asset liability management. They having the three pillars. One pillar is of ALM information system, second one is the ALM operational organizational, and the last one is ALM where you should only consider this pillar. And as per that pillar, first of all you have to acquire the information. That information passes toward the ALCO organization, and then the process will be undertaken. And for that, this is the committee of a ALM, chief executive, that CMD of your bank, that is at the branch level, who is the CMD, at the head office level, who is the CMD, is the head of that particular ALM. And apart from that, the one person of the particular department which is considered as a head of that department is the member of that ALM. And apart from that, BOD is also responsible for it, always remember. Okay, this is all about the ALM, that is asset liability management committee. Okay, in the next lecture we will study what are the guidelines given by the RBI to establish that committee and to undertake the process regarding it. Okay, thank you so much.